Waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No barking from the dog, no small. And mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. I got my grub on, but didn't dig out. Finally got a call from a girl I wanna dig out. Hooked it up for later as I hit the dough. Thinking, will I live another 24? I gotta go, cause I got me a drop top. And if I hit the switch, I can make the ass drop. Had to stop at a red light, looking in my mirror, not a jacker in sight, and everything is alright. I got a beat from Kim, and she can fuck all night. Called up the homies and I'm asking y'all, which part are y'all playing basketball? Get me on the court and I'm troubled. Last week fucked around and got a triple-double. Freaking niggas every way like MJ. I can't believe today was a good day. To the pad and hit the showers. Didn't even get no static from the cowards. Cause just yesterday, them bulls tried to blast me. Saw the police and they rolled right past me. No flexing, didn't even look in a nigga's direction as I ran the intersection. Went to Short Dog's house, they was watching Yo on TV raps. What's the haps on the craps? Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em. Roll 'em in a circle of niggas and watch me break 'em with the 7-11, 7-11, 7 even backdoor Little Joe. I picked up the cash flow, then we played bones, and I'm yelling domino. Plus nobody I know got killed in South Central LA. Today was a good day. Left my nigga's house paid. Picked up a girl, been trying to fuck since the 12th grade. It's ironic, I had the boo, she had the chronic. The Lakers beat the Supersonics. I felt on the big fat fanny, pulled out the jammy and killed the poop nanny. And my deep runs deep, so deep, so deep, put her ass to sleep. Woke her up around round one. She didn't hesitate to call Ice Cube the top gun. Drove her to the pad and I'm coasting. Took another sip of the potion, hit the three-wheel motion. I was glad everything had worked out. Dropped her ass off and then chirped out. Today was like one of those fly dreams. Didn't even see a berry flashing those high beams. No helicopter looking for a murder. 2 in the morning, got the fat burger. Even saw the lights of the Goodyear blimp, and it read Ice Cube's a pimp. Drunk as hell, but no throwing up. Halfway home, and my page is still blowing up. Today I didn't even have to use my AK.
What's good, y'all? It was a good day. Yeah. What's poppin'? Check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Hey, wait a minute, Pooh. Stop this shit. What the fuck I'm thinking about?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to an early morning. I know y'all ain't used to this on Monday morning. I wasn't with y'all yesterday, man. I had to get some rest. Dealt with a whole bunch Saturday period. You know, it was a very eventful day. Good and bad, but it's all good. That's behind us. I'd like to thank the host and the people of the bully community for showing up and showing out this weekend at 2 shows. One was a Jacksonville show and another one was at the Maryland show, which I was at. Shout out to, like I said, the host and the creators of the shows, the people who ran the show, made the shows run smoothly. I got into the ring for the first time in a long time. Wasn't my dog, but you know, I was showing somebody else's dog, you know, had some success in the show ring, man, and then I got bit by the bug again. What can I say? I got bit by the bug again. And I think I'm gonna immerse myself in this dog training and take this more seriously as I did in the past. And I just like to show my appreciation again to the people that I haven't seen in years. There's some people that I went to the show in Maryland I haven't seen in years at the ABKC show in Maryland, and it was wonderful, man. It was wonderful fellowship. It was dope to see a lot of people, man, and to get back into that ring. I wasn't nervous at all. And it just was refreshing, right? Especially what I'm going through with my wife in the hospital and her going through what she's going through. You know, she'll be home this week, and that's a blessing. You know, everything is moving forward. It might be slowly, maybe at a snail's pace, but it is moving forward. And I appreciate that. I got to go to work in a little bit, waiting for my guy to hit me up in a little bit. I got to go to work, but I just wanted to jump on here. And just express a few things, man. How I know we are all individuals within this dog game. I know we all don't get along. We all don't like each other. Like, you know, I understand there's competitive juices. Some people don't just like the way others move, whether it's politically, socially, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But we are here, and this show, I just want to clarify, this show is here for y'all, for the community. I'm not doing this for myself, because if I was doing this for myself, I'd be trying to get money out of y'all. I'd be trying to hustle. I hustle a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I hustle a little bit. I got these dog treats, y'all. Y'all come holla at me with these dog treats. Nah, telling you, they dog crap. And it's been an eventful weekend, man. For the good and the bad. But I'm here to just say, let's get back to these dogs, man. It is easy um to point a finger at people. And the people that point the finger at others the most are the ones that need to heal themselves. Um that's what's up. Hey man, I appreciate that's my brethren. That's my brethren all the way in Rhode Island, man. I love you, Jamae. Um and I just feel like we need to get back to these dogs, man. What's really important is the health and well-being of these animals. Uh and stop taking things so personal when it comes to these shows, not taking the W's that you thought you should take, getting hit upside with the head with the L's, whether it's inside of the ring or outside of the ring. And really it's not a L, man, because I told this one dude before in this Maryland show, he was upset that he didn't get placed where he thought he should have been placed, right? And before he got out the ring, we were walking out. I was like, bro, look, be professional, man. You know why? Because there's people that's looking at you. There's people that's watching. Even if you ain't taking the W, there's somebody that likes your dog and that's looking at your dog and then saying, yo, I want to talk to that person because, yo, man, I like that dog. Yeah, he didn't take the W. Yeah, he ain't a first place dog or whatever, but I like that dog. And just when I said that, somebody approached him and was acquiring about his dog, locked his dog in right there at the show. The brother came up to me later on and was like, bro, you was right. You know why I was right? Because I've been through it, right? I've been through it. I showed the ugly face before. I've had an attitude before when I ain't take a W where I thought I should took a W. And I've learned from that. And I've had a OG pull me to the side and say, look, the same thing I told the brother was shared to me. All right. The same thing I told the brother was shared to me. And he locked in, he got a lock in right there. And his dog's not even known, you know. And on praise. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that, y'all. I really appreciate that. I want to also thank everybody that has reached out to me uh about my wife, man, about, she's my world, man, uh and people that has expressed that they're concerned, their concerns about her health and what's going on with her. And it's been on a consistent basis. And I really appreciate everybody within the bully community that has reached out. Really appreciate it. It means a lot to us. Means a lot to me. Um, and I've been going through this journey. I've been going through a spiritual journey. I don't mean to go off of dogs, but I just been going through a spiritual journey to better myself, to be a better person. Um, to let go of all this hate and anger that I've had within me for many, many, many years. And past trauma that I have dealt with for many, many, many years. And freeing myself of that, and forgiving myself uh for being, a certain way where it wasn't natural, hate, anger, pain. Um, that's not natural. That ain't natural. That's not a natural thing to be carrying around. Um, what's going on, caveman? What's popping, fam? Glad for y'all to be here this morning. I really appreciate it, man. I'm trying to get this interview hopefully tonight. I'm supposed to be interviewing the president of here we go. The president of the UABA. Hopefully we can get her on and have a good conversation about what they got going on within the UKC. I'm planning on joining. Definitely want to be a part of all registries that's um, doing the most for these dogs versus the people. Um, that's the thing that I've realized over my years of being involved in this dog community. It's people over dogs. It's the character over uh what is truly supposed to be um homage for these dogs and the work that's being put in with these dogs. I understand people like people and uplift other people, and is gratitude for the work that they put in with these animals. That's understandable, but we need to get back to the actual dogs, where the dogs are the highlight over the people within the community. um I'm here to apologize to anybody that I have offended in the past, or um or, played a part in any kind of disrespect. Okay, I see you, Jermaine. You got your dog. Okay, okay. My boy just got an African Boerboel. Now shout out to my boy. I can't wait to come put my hands on him and pet him and love him. Um, so congrats to you. Let me see. Speak, brother. The floor is all yours. We family, and we're here to listen to you talk and speak. What's on your mind? Speak free. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Um, so the ones that I have offended, especially one bro, he might not even um he might not even respond, or we our separation might be permanent, which is cool. I understand, Tone Rodan, it's a brother of mine. We've known each other before dogs, and I let a past situation rub me the wrong way, whether I was wrong or right. um I let that I let that I let that control my movements, my anger, my hate, my pain. I let that control my movements uh within our relationship, and the situation that created the situation that created the separation. I might Should I say, I could have handled it a little bit better. I had left Duval Bullies. It wasn't a situation where I really thought out. It was more out of anger, and resentment towards a person. And I like to, say that I'm sorry to Joby as well. You know what I'm saying? Even though uh the situation, I feel like I wasn't wrong, but I handled the situation uh poorly, should I say. But like I said, man, Tone, I love you. You I know, you know, you're a spiteful motherfucker. he he don't forgive motherfuckers, period, man. But I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm just uh expressing my apologies for the way I handled the situation. And I should have been more of a I called you my brother. I call you my brother. I should have handled the situation more brotherly than you were my op, right? But that's just how I felt at the moment, and definitely shouldn't have operated in that way. And I just like to publicly tell you I apologize, and I know it is what it is now, but it's all good. I'm you know just expressing my deepest and sincerest apologies for how the those events uh made me feel a certain way, or had me operate in a certain way. But anyway, um I went to the dog show in Maryland. I feel like it was, I guess it was the first show that they hosted, and it could have been better. It could have been better, but see, I seen online a lot of people pointing a finger and talking bad about how the show was ran, how small the area was, how, the people who had the exotic show had a bigger area and this and that. And, I understand it, but do you know how hard it is to host a show, to have something like that, man? It is very, very, very hard. And it's not easy. Um, so salute to the person who I don't even know the person's name who had the show. If anybody knows, they can comment and say the person's name. Uh, Definitely could do better, but I believe that that show, their first show, is going to help them, is going to catapult them into having a better one for the next time that they do have one. If you need my help, reach out to me. I'll definitely help out. I love the ABKC. I love the people within the ABKC. Be honest with you, all these registries, man, I have a uh, great respect for these registries and what they do for the community. But we need to get back to the people and to these dogs. As the registries, we need to get back to the people and the dogs. Um, Moreover than self-preservation or us versus them. I think that'll be a better look if the registries can show more camaraderie within the ranks of the community, if that makes any sense. Um, oh, that felt good. I feel like a ton of bricks was off of my shoulders, man. The thing about growth is that you have to uh look in the mirror and point the finger at yourself. You have to admit when you're wrong, even when you feel like you're right. There's ways that you could have, or we all could move better, in a more professional manner, or just not in hate or anger. And I'm putting myself out there for the next person, whoever's going through a situation, that they can feed off of my experience and um where I failed at, you know. And I am an open book. I am not a person who's going to sit up here and act like they're better than the next person. I've been there. I've been there. When I had one of the top dogs in the world, I got there. I got the big head, man. I got like I thought that I was better than the next person or that person, man. And looking back at it, it wasn't the right way to operate. It definitely wasn't the right way to operate. And I can't go back, but what I can do is move forward in a more productive manner. And I hope we all can learn um from our downfalls and our mistakes that we do make, whether it's with the dogs or if it's just in life in general, family, and all of that. Um, I'm not gonna talk on a situation that everybody else is talking about. I know there's people that jumped on here. Oh, he's gonna talk about that. No, I am not. No, I am not. I'm gonna leave that alone because I feel like that is a sensitive topic. Y'all know what I'm speaking on. If you know, you know. If you don't, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? You go on Facebook. If you in the dog world, it's all over the place. All right. Let me fix this real quick. I just feel like that is it's not my place to actually speak on. Like I said, it's a very sensitive situation. Um, uh, I will say this. I have a daughter. I have daughters. Um, one one is I can. I consider my daughter. You know, she's my wife's daughter. You know, and you know, I hold her in high regards. I've always protected her. I've always looked out for her. Um, but just my message would be to just be more protective over your children. Just be there for them. You know, it's hard. Just look at how we were when we was children, man. You know, we had a disdain for our parents at some point when we didn't get what we wanted to get, or when they didn't let us move how we wanted to move. But at the end of the day, as adults, we um those life lessons we carry dearly within us, you know, that we move a certain way, and we realize that uh we move how they were moving, or we made it a little bit more advanced, you know, tweaked it a little bit, but we still got the foundation from our parents. um and how we operate with our children today. Some of us don't. Some of us was treated. Some of us, were in a situation. Not me, but some people have been in a situation where their parents weren't there for them very, in a very productive way. That they feel, that they were slighted or done wrong, even abused. Uh, that's my cat. Sorry, y'all. But that's just how life goes. All of us aren't going to have the same hand dealt to us as the others. I was blessed to be raised in a home um where my parents cared. You know, they weren't helicopter parents, but they cared, and I carry the same um lessons towards my children that I was taught from them. But all I can say is, man, be a helicopter parent. Man, they might hate it now, but they'll realize it when they get older, when they have children, or if they're not. But when they realize, when they get a certain age and they see certain things and have life lessons, they'll understand, why you were the way you were, or are. But that topic is a little sensitive. Um, and I'm not here to bash anybody, point fingers at anybody. Um, that's enough of that being done on Facebook and social media. And I'm just here to bring light to the dog community about, dogs, and the way we should move, way I should move, I should say. Um, this is not a space to speak on those type of topics, man. I'm just trying to keep it light and trying to keep it positive. But those that are speaking out, man, y'all can see it on Facebook. It's all over Facebook. And it is definitely a weird situation. But again, I will be in Allentown. Anybody that needs any dog handling or anything going on with their dog, any advice, hit me up. I'm be putting my hat into show handling. Excuse me, show handling, and I'm getting back into into training my dog seriously. I kind of slacked off, and I'm gonna get back into a hard body. So I want to be the example. I want to be the light. Uh, it was too far gone. I really did um back off from putting my hands on these dogs and in the show ring and having my presence felt. And I'm about to change that. I'm gonna get more serious about these dogs, man. I love these dogs. I love the American bully. Sometimes it can get very discouraging um when you see how certain things are unfolding certain situations, how people operate in certain situations. Um, and move, cat, go, go, move, 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 move. Yeah, she's begging for treats. But yeah, I definitely love these dogs. I love the American Bully. I have so much respect for the dog community, for the people within it, the ones that are doing the right things, the ones that are setting examples to be followed, man. I really admire y'all, man. Y'all keep doing your thing. Don't give up. There's some people that haven't even won a ribbon, but they're working hard, continuously working hard to um to get to that point, right? I was speaking to somebody at the dog show on Saturday, and I was speaking about hate, and I was like, man, there's people that hated on me that, you know, I don't even know why. I can't even tell you the reason why, but a lot of times it's a hard work that people put in, man, and it shows up for naught. They get into the ring with people and they keep getting L after L after L, and they're spending so much money, they're spending so much time and effort into what they think is a winning dog, or a situation where they can win and they're let down. I understand it, and I understand where it comes from. I definitely understand where it comes from. Do I think it's right? No, I don't think it's right. But I do understand where it comes from. I understand where people can feel resentment towards the next person. It's not necessarily towards you. It's just the situation at hand. What they've been going through. Because the first thing they're gonna say is, "Man, I've been working so hard. I've been doing this. I've been doing." Some of y'all know. There's some of y'all that's watching or that will be watching that has that know what I'm talking about. You're in that situation. Um where you are working tirelessly to just get a W, and it's not happening. It is not happening. Uh all I can say is just keep at it. Look what you got on the other end of the leash, and and ask yourself that hard question. Is this the type of dog that I can win with? You know, as am I doing the right breedings? Am I pairing my dogs with the right dog as a program? We have to look at these very important things if we want to be successful. Nobody's saying sell out. Nobody's saying do this. And I'm gonna tell you this. There's a lot of people who say, "Oh, these bulldog looking dogs are winning." No, they're not. No, they're not. None of these dogs look like bulldogs to me. I had a chance to sit back and analyze what I was looking at from the Jacksonville shows, from the pictures, from the videos, what I was looking at the Maryland show. No, they're not. I went over to the exotic side where the exotic shows were. Those dogs were distinctly different from the dogs that I were looking at from Jacksonville and the Maryland show and the past shows, right? Some of these dogs might be moving in a direction that a lot of people might not like. You know what I'm saying? So they'll make up a narrative uh of you know how they feel. But what I can say that is a fact. The health of these dogs, a lot of these dogs are deteriorating, and that needs to change. All right. The health of these dogs are deteriorating. These dogs are not lasting more than 3 to 4 years, man. And that is sad. That is not good for our breed. We need to be more responsible when it comes to breedings. looking at the dogs. Like there's some people that will breed to a line of dog, and the dog that they're breeding to didn't live past 3, 4 years old, and they're breeding to these dogs. There's people who are breeding to dogs. They might have a good look, but their movement it lacks bad. It's like bad, horrible rear movement. Do you understand? That's where the power of this dog or all dogs come from, is from the rear end, right? So I told somebody at a show, and this was sad. You have a handler who's very vocal, about what these dogs should be or shouldn't be, but they get into the ring with a dog with hip issues. Very vocal, very loud about the health of a dog and what's wrong with this dog, what's wrong with that dog, why this dog shouldn't have won, why that dog shouldn't have won. And you see them get into the ring with a dog with extremely short upper arm, for the sake of money. So what does that have to say about you? Should people really take your word? I mean, you're speaking the truth, but what are you practicing? You know, I actually told the dude, because instead of the dog's rear end moving like this, it was moving like this. It was moving like that. And I told him, I said, bro, you know, I'm gonna let you know just so you can save some money. But that's a good looking dog. But his rare movement shows that there's something going on with his hips. Something's going on wrong with his hips. He's not moving right. You might want to go to the vet and have your dog's hips checked out just to see. I didn't say it out of hate, out of anger. I said it out of concern, because a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know the functionality of these dogs, how they should move. I'm not 100% on the anatomy of these dogs, the names of body parts. I'm not 100% on it. There's more people that's more versed at that than I am. And salute to y'all. But when you are more versed than I am about dog anatomy and how they should be moving, and then turn around and take money from somebody to get into a show ring with a dog that has very, very short upper arm and a very, very high rear and a long back, or take a dog that obviously has hip issues that I can see, and take somebody's money and get into a show ring with that dog. That says a lot about your character. Says a lot about you. But I'm about to get ready for work, y'all. My people just sent me a text. He on his way to come grab me up. I really appreciate y'all again. Uh Tonight I will be on here. Hopefully I will be on here tonight at at 9 o'clock Eastern time with Nikki Holcomb of the UABA, which is a registry for the American Bully, uh, by, well, through the UKC. I definitely want to get involved with the UKC now. Just gotta love the dog, he says. Just gotta love the dog and enjoy the process. Fact. That's a fact, man. Grand Rising, what's going on? What's going on? Mr. Jerry James was popping, man. Thank you for sharing my post, man, with the dog treats, man. I really appreciate that, man. It really means a lot to me. Um, but yes, we have to get back to these dogs, what's important with these dogs. And y'all about to see me soon. I'm about to start making some noise with these dogs. I kind of laid off, like I said, I've been going through a spiritual journey. I've been trying to I've been getting myself right mentally. Um, and I'm very happy and pleased with where I'm at right now. You know, if y'all can see, man, where I was at and where I'm at now is like you know, I'm telling you, lifted a weight off of my shoulders, just by uh pointing the finger at myself and trying to get better, to be a better husband, be a better dog man, be a better friend, a brother. It can be none of those if you ain't focusing on your own mental health. If you're not focusing on what you need to do better within your life. It's easy to point the finger at people and show their faults and where they were wrong at. But um a hero, a hero to the people can look in the mirror and point at themselves. A hero to your family um is a person that can sit and look in the mirror and point at themselves and pick out their faults and how to maneuver to be better, to be a better person, be a better husband, be a better friend, be a better brother, be a better sister, niece, nephew, aunt, uncle. We all need to look at ourselves, and we all need to uh develop, just like how people scream about we need to develop these dogs and do better with these dogs. We also need to do that within ourselves as well. um Let me see. He said growth is an amazing thing, and it feels really good when you start to see the results. That's a fact. That's a fact. You can be a better mentor. You can be a better person, man, for somebody, man, that really wants and needs you in their life. You can be a reliable source of positivity and light to a person who uh, who's crawling through that tunnel, trying to get to the other side where you're at. You can be that voice at the other side of the tunnel, yelling towards them to safety, you know, to be a better person. Um, but yeah, I'm up out of here, y'all. Let me see what I'm gonna play. Let me see what I'm gonna play. Let me see what I'm gonna play. Hey, shout out to y'all. Y'all take it easy. And this is a little soft blend I did. It's early in the morning. I don't want to go too hard. This is a little soft blend I did. It ain't hard to tell by Nas. Y'all be easy.
It ain't hard to tell, I excel, then prevail. The mic is contacted, I attract clientele. My mic check is life or death, breathing a sniper's breath. I exhale the yellow smoke of Buddha through righteous steps. Deep like the shining, sparkle like a diamond. Sneaker Uzi on the Allen, and my army jacket lining. Hit the earth like a comet, invasion. Nas is like the Afrocentric Asian, half man, half amazing. Cause in my physical I can express through song. Delete stress like no trend, then extend strong. I drink my wet with Medusa, give us shotguns in hell. From the split that I lift and inhale, it ain't hard to tell.
The way I breathe you in is the texture of your skin. I wanna wrap my arms around you, baby, never let you go. And I say, oh, there's nothing like your touch. It's the way you lift me up, yeah. And I'll be right here with you till the end.
The Buddha monks in your trunk, turn the bass up. Not stories by Aesop. Place your loot up, parties I'll shoot up. Nas I analyze, drop a jewel. Inhale from the L, school of full well. You feel it like Braille, it ain't hard to tell. I kick a skill like Shaquille holds a pill. Vocabulary spills, I'm ill. Plusmatic, I freak beat, slam it like Iron Sheik. Jam like a tech with correct techniques. So analyze me, surprise me, but can't magnetize me. Scanning while you're planning ways to sabotage me. I leave them froze like heroin in your nose. Nas I rock well, it ain't hard to tell.
You ain't sure yet, but I'm for ya. All I could want, all I could wish for. Nights alone that we miss more, and days we save as souvenirs. There's no time, I wanna make more time and give you my whole life.
This rhythmatic Automatic explosion is what your frame of mind is chosen. I leave your brain stimulated. Niggas is frozen. Speak with criminal slang. Begin like a violin. End like Leviathan is deep. Well, let me try again. Wisdom be leaking out my grapefruit true. I dominate break loops. Giving mics ministry cycles. Streets disciple. I rock beats that's mega trifle. And groove even smoother than moves by Villanova. You're still a soldier. I'm like Sly Stone and Cobra. Packing like a roster in the weed spot. Vocals and squeeze Glocks. Some CZs drop. Though they need not to sneak. My poetry's deep. I never fell. Nas rap should be locked in a cell. It ain't hard to tell.